So of course I had to do this video on the go because it's like I'm literally never sitting down. But I cannot forget to shout my girl Deidre out. Like, cause Deidre, I feel like I know her my whole life. That's number one. I feel like that was my best friend. We used to be going to the candy store together. I used to get beaten. She used to hug me and be like, why you keep doing that? Like, honestly, I feel like I've known her for 40 years. Like, when I called her, I was a little scared. But once I felt her tone, I was like, oh, okay, so I could be myself. And it honestly was one of my best experiences actually talking to someone about me and feeling comfortable to talk to someone about me and my feelings and, you know, my ups and my downs and my misunderstood moments and lack of communication, like just everything. Literally, I could never ever thank you more than I do. I always spread the word, Operation Healing Hearts. I tell people all the time, if I sense hurt, I'm telling them about you. It's for them to take the step. But I will say this, you are a part of my life journey that got me to the place that I am right now. I started out with you. God was of course in the front line, but he led me to talk to someone. And I asked someone, do they know someone I could talk to, because this is really getting bad. And Chrissy directed me to you, and that was like the best day of my life of self-work. I learned so many things about myself, and also you didn't cut no corners with me. You kept it real, and that was something that I needed. It was a reality check, but those sessions were amazing. Khadija, you know I love you, girl. Like, I love you. Like, you my sister. Like, we grew up together. Like, I know you my whole life. And trust me, if you're feeling hesitant and not comfortable about talking about yourself, like, even my relationship with my kids are different. Like, forget about the relationship that I have with God. I started out in the streets when I came to Khadija, in the streets, and I spoke to her about my aspirations, about all the things that I want to do, where I want to be, and she was like, you could do it. And I started to do it. And not only when I started speaking to her, I had one business. I'm saved. I started out as just a deaconess and Leaders in Tomorrow International Ministries, and now I'm a whole ordained minister serving God. And that was something that I wanted to do, and I told her that, and she was just like, you could do whatever you want to do, but one thing you gotta do is just do it and set boundaries, and don't allow people to just take advantage of you. You set boundaries. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. It doesn't matter how they feel. It only matters how you feel. As long as you're not doing something against someone else's being, like, you know, of course we know you're not harming them, or you're not sabotaging them. You're just doing what you want to do for yourself. That's not hurting anyone else. That's just basically setting boundaries and sticking with them. And Khadija taught me that. And guess what? I am so much better off, okay? So don't feel hesitant when people advise you to go to Healing Hearts. Khadija, she's a sweetheart. She's just, don't get intimidated by the tone, because trust and believe it comes from a great place. And I'm glad that she was like that with me, because I was able to take her seriously and be myself. Like, okay, she got a tone, I got a tone too, so she not gonna feel no type of way. Good. I could really kick it with her. And honestly, that was absolutely one of the greatest experiences in my life. Khadija, you my girl. I love you so much. I send so many prayers and blessings your way. I already know I'm going to see you on TV one day, so I'm not even worried. You're going to be on billboards, TVs, talk show. There you go. Love you, sis.